Hey friends, Wally here. What I'm going to offer tonight is 4 tips on reducing humidity in your home. So we're on the verge of, or kicking into July. There's going to be some high heat, high humidity coming, and a couple of things that I'm going to talk about are going to seem really obvious, but then there's going to be a couple of tips on top of that to really make sure that you can reduce the amount of humidity that is in your home. So number 1 of 4 is when you're drying your clothes, actually check behind your clothes dryer to make sure that the dryer vent is actually attached to the dryer. So all the humidity that's coming out the back of the dryer is actually going up and out your house. And a lot of times these are just pushed onto the back of the dryer. So if the dryer ever moves or rattles when you're actually drying your clothes, this could come loose. So take a look at that. It could be filling your basement or your laundry room full of water. Tip number 2, this one is a very unique one, and it's called damp rid. Okay, so if you take a look right here, not a paid spokesperson, but just trying to help you out here. This is something that it's real common for people that have boats like myself or RVs, but what it does is it's kind of crazy. There's a bunch of crystals that are in this bag right here, and we'll hang it down in the cabin of the boat or in an RV or a camper or storage space or even down in your laundry room, and we come back the next day and this entire bag at the bottom is full of water. Don't ask me how it works, but it does. That I picked up at Target, Walmart, or obviously Amazon. Number 3 here, probably the most obvious one, is a dehumidifier. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to turn it off and pop this out, and as the dehumidifier works, fills the bin full of water. So I'm going to empty that out right there. But what a lot of people don't know about dehumidifiers is they actually have filters in them. Some are permanent and some are like this, kind of like a window AC filter. So what you do, pop it out, run it under hot water, run all the lint off of it, make sure it's really dry before you pop it back in, and then put the tray back in. If you don't want to empty the tray on a regular basis, what you can do is attach a hose actually to the back of your dehumidifier and just run it over to the floor drain. They sell these separately, or they come with a dehumidifier. There's ones that look like mini garden hoses, you know, less than $10 or something like that. So that's number 3. And then number 4, we're going to step right over here to the lower level bathroom of Wallywood Boulevard, is to make sure that you're running your bath fan every single time that you shower. Might seem obvious, but one more thing to think about is pop up into your crawl space and make sure that the vent that is connected to your bath fan is actually still connected to the vent that exits the house. This particular one, since we're on a lower level, kicks up and goes right out the side of the house. But what you want to do is find the access panel that's outside of your main floor bathroom. Use a stepladder, pop your head up there, and make sure that the kind of corrugated or ribbed vent piping is indeed attached to the roof, which if it's not, all the moisture that's coming out of your bath fan or out of your bathroom through the bath fan is actually just going up into your attic space, thus adding more humidity to your home. So quick recap, make sure the dryer vent is attached to the back of the dryer, pick up some damp rid, run the dehumidifier, and especially if you have a Minneapolis, or if you own a home in Minneapolis, a dehumidifier is almost a must. But check to see if there's a filter in there. Some have permanent ones. I have another dehumidifier that's got a permanent one. I have to take the front off and physically clean it off. And then number 4, run your bath fan every single time that you shower, but make sure that the vent is attached to the roof vent so it's actually exiting the home. So quick tips to reduce humidity over the course of the next week or so when we're experiencing a solar vortex here in Minnesota as opposed to a polar vortex. So cheers, friends. Stay cool.